Hi guys, so today I'm going to do my September and October empties, and I'm so excited to share with you these. In in September, my brain is all over the place. In September, I didn't have very many empties and I was behind on videos, so it worked out really well that I could share my September and October empties together. And today is November 11th, and I do have a few products that I finished, and I think there'll be a few more by the end of November, so I'm hoping to have enough that each month I can still do it. So we will just get started. They're all right here, so if I reach over here, that is why. The first thing is a primer, and it is the Bare Minerals Prime Time Primer. And it looks like this. I love this primer. It lasts for such a long time. I got another primer and I actually finished it because I finished this one the middle of September, and I'd been using it for a couple months, and I bought another primer. It was a cheaper primer, and I finished it the beginning of November. And so while this is pretty expensive, I can kind of see why it lasts such a long time. I bought it. I have another primer. We'll see if it lasts longer. But let me know if you know any like natural primers, and because I really want to get things that are a little bit better for my skin, especially primers, because I put a primer on every single morning and I feel like it does help my makeup stay on. So I'd really like to get one that's like better for my skin than the ones that I've been getting. This is probably my favorite primer, but I don't think it's terrible for my skin. I just don't think it's great for my skin, you know? So if you have a primer that's like good for your skin, let me know below, because I'd really like to try it out. The next thing is a product that was in my September project pan, and I could not find it for that video, but it is the Stila Lip Glaze in Lights. So I finished a lip product. So exciting. I have so many lip products I need to get through, so that's really exciting to have that one done. Another one is a highlighter. It's the Benefit High Beam, and it looks like there's some left. I've had this for such a long time that even if I left it like this, nothing moved, and I was like, okay. Probably shouldn't be using this on my face. I left it like this for days and it did not move, and so the brush couldn't get any more, and it worked well. It didn't like irritate my skin or anything, but I was like, that's probably a sign I should probably let this go. So I had it for a while, used it, really liked it. The next thing is a foundation, and it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Foundation in medium. I'm happy this is gone because it was in a medium shade, and I am not a medium. In the summertime I kind of am, so I mixed this, but I love the Tarte foundations. Just love them, so I probably will repurchase an Amazonian Clay foundation shortly, because I did go to the store and buy one, and it's very similar to this, but I just like this one better, and I think it's a little bit better for my skin, and it's cruelty free, where the other one is not, and I'm kind of slowly transitioning to cruelty free. I'm not buying a lot of makeup, so if I have something that's not cruelty free, I'm not getting rid of it because of that, because it's already in my collection. If I just throw it away, it's really not going to make any difference in the world. I guess if that makes sense, like it's already been purchased, it's already like, I don't know. So unless I just don't like the product, I'm going to continue using it if I have it. But I'm going to I think I'm going to try to go to more cruelty-free or even more natural products, just because I'd like to help my skin. But we'll see. I go back and forth on it. I like the idea of it, but then like in the convenience factor, sometimes it wins out. So anyways, the next product is also a makeup product. There is a ton of makeup products in here. It is the e.l.f. Pink Lemonade All Over Color Stick. I used this up in October in my project pan, and I'm so excited. Or maybe it might have been my September. I don't know. I finished it in the beginning of October, but I like this. It was just a little too bright for me. I do want a cream blush, but this had too much pigmentation. I want a cream blush to be easy, just kind of pat it on and kind of rub it in. This had such pigmentation that I had to like really make sure it was blended in. Like it just didn't blend in well. So yes, the next thing is a contouring blush and bronzer by e.l.f. It had a blush and bronzer. I believe I finished this up in September. It might have been October, but I finished this up and I'm so excited. Like I said, guys, this is like full of makeup products and I love it. Anyways, I don't think I'd repurchase this. The bronzer was just too dark for me. The blush wasn't great. So it just wasn't like a wow product. It is only like $3, so it's not like I was upset that I purchased it, but it was just like not, you know, not something that I would buy again. It was okay. The next thing is the Revlon Cream Illuminance eyeshadows in Seashells. It's what it looks like, and it's all gone. I am using another one. If you watched my November Project Pan introduction, it was my last video. I talked about how I'm using another one, and it is the Precious Metals version. And I'm almost done with that. This one I finished, I believe, towards the beginning of October. So yeah, again, super excited about that. I've had that for such a long time, and it's so good just to have these things out of my like collection, because it wasn't a bad product. It just wasn't like amazing, like go out, repurchase it right away type of a thing, you know? So I was happy to use it, but I was happy that it was gone too. One of those type of situations. The next thing is the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. I thought I had like half this bottle left, and once I finished the Tarte one at I believe the beginning of October, I started using this and I was like, great, I love this stuff. And then about a week or two, I was like taking this out, trying to get some out of it, scraping it with a beauty spatula, and I just ran out of it one day, so I had to run to Walmart and get a foundation because my skin needs a foundation, and just to like even it out. So yeah, anyways, I thought I had so much more of this, and I didn't. I do like this foundation, but like I said, I'm trying to do more cruelty-free, and CoverGirl is not cruelty-free or natural. So either way with that, so probably won't repurchase it. We'll see. I really like the foundation, but if I do want to transition to cruelty-free, which I do, like I said, convenience sometimes rules out on that, but I do want to transition to that. So the next thing is something that I finished in my October Project Pan, and it is the e.l.f. Brightening Eye Color in Butternut. So that's what it looks like. It's just a quad. I do really like this quad. I think it's $1, maybe $2 now from e.l.f. And the pigmentation is great. The colors are great. I do not like the packaging and the triangle shape, because my brush cannot get in there, and you'll see that there's still some left in the corners that I just can't get, and it's just annoying. So I won't repurchase them, because e.l.f. has some like circle ones that I would use instead. But these are really great if you see them, but just the packaging just annoys me personally. The next thing is a Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Face Powder in Translucent Light. So it just looks like this. It's just a face powder. I used it all over my face after my foundation and kind of set it. I liked it. I ended up getting a different Physicians Formula powder. Again, while those are cruelty-free, they're not super natural. So I've debated going back and forth, and I might get a foundation and powder that's more natural on my skin. So like I said, if you have any suggestions or like products or anything like that, link them down below, because I'm curious. I have a lot on my plate right now, so I haven't done a ton of research, but I would like to. The next thing is a lip product that is by Bare Essentials. Had this forever. It is the Lip Guard in Miami Beach. So it just looks like this. I think I finished this in September. I love the color, but I just had it for such a long time, and so I would repurchase it probably. But I have, like I said, I do have a ton of lip products, so I'd rather like get those out of the way first before purchasing any lip products. 3 products left, and these are the 3 that are non-makeup. The first one is a Amica Bombshell Blowout Spray. I used this after the shower, and I didn't notice any difference with it. It did make my hair kind of soft, but nothing great, so I wouldn't repurchase that. The next thing is the Love Shampoo by Divinus. Again, this was good. It got my hair clean. It made it smell good, and I felt like it did make it soft, but wasn't like amazing, like let's go run out and tell everybody about it type of a shampoo. So, you know, wouldn't repurchase it. I would try other shampoos. The last thing is, I just thought I would throw this in there at the end, because this is my 1-A-Day women's vitamin, but it's like my prenatal, and I got this one because it has the DHA and some other like vitamins and minerals and things like that others don't. And so even though this smells bad and sometimes the big like middle, it made me throw up, this was the best one. And the chewables, like I was gonna get them, but they just thought I lost so much value in it. Like this one has 100% of my B12, and then the chewables would have like 50%. And so I really want to make sure, because my diet isn't the best. I'm trying to work on it, but I know it's not. And so I'd rather take one of these. So even though these aren't the best like tasting, I guess, like they're kind of large, I would recommend them because they have such good like ingredients might not be the right word, but like benefits or like percentages on the back. I don't know if that makes sense. If you take vitamins, or if you know what I'm talking about, then it probably does. But anyways, those were my September, October empties, and I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, hopefully I'm having enough in November. I'm really working on products, but some of them I don't know if they're going to be done by the end of November. I'm trying to be more consistent on skincare. There was no skincare on here because I was so bad with skincare and so inconsistent, and my skin hasn't like been yelling at me for it, so which I'm really happy about, but at the same time it needs to yell at me, so then I actually do it. So anyways, like I said, those are my empties. Definitely subscribe if you like Project Pans or Pan That Palette. My Pan That Palette will be the next video up, so stay tuned for that. Bye!